Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our webinar series. After exploring the detailed operational views in our last session, today we are shifting our focus to the executive level. As a quick reminder for those just starting the webinar from this video, I'm Andrea, functional consultant. Alongside with me, we have Alessandro and Mahmoud, our technical expert. Let's introduce today's topic. Executive, plan manager, and director usually don't have the time to scroll through hundreds of rows. They need immediate answers to questions like, what are our total sales of the month? Or how many critical blocked orders do we have right now? This is where the Dynamic Query KPI and banner families shine. They provide quick single metric visibility and top-level graphical priorities right on the home page. Let's see how we can put this vital number front and center. The banner widget is designed to be the protagonist of the workspace. It sits at the top of the workspace and provides high-priority graphical metrics, like a monthly revenue trend.
Exactly. So let's see together how we configure our query banner. Starting from Data Fabric, we do our selection. For our case, we are going to select the states of production orders. As you can see, we are going to select this status: planned, scheduled, printed, etc. from our table LN-TI-SFC001. As you may notice, company and site are special. Both variables are put between hashtags, and the reason of that, we are going to insert this data dynamically. So let's see together how it's going to be. I select the query, I go back to my workspace, I click on three dots, then configure. Then I scroll to the data lake query and paste my query. As you may notice, we have company and site. Let's, for instance, change the company to 9100, and let's keep the site to NL01, and let's see the output. After clicking on save, we see for this example, we have 37 orders completed, 31 closed, etc. So let's try to change the site, for instance. For example, let's put NL02 and let's see. So we have brand new data for our company for the second site, which is NL02. It's also applicable to the company if we want to change the company number, and let's see the results. As you can see, we are getting a brand new data. As you can see, our banner lays on the top of Workspace. It's one special widget that lays every time on the top.
Let's talk about the KPI dynamic query. As you can see, it delivers one clear aggregated number directly from data lake. Its peculiarities is where it stays and its dimension. As you can see, is small and is exactly under the banner. It represents one single record, which is specific for the workspace. Let's see how is configured. Here we have the query that the widget runs, and its characteristics is just that it's return one string that has to fit the widget. And the reason why we choose the string instead of number or decimal is because we want to have more power in adding the dimension of the number. For example, pieces or percent or euro, dollar. By using a string, we have more possibility, we have more power. And indeed, as you can see, this simple query, which is exactly the same that the widget runs, is just return one single record, returned value, which is a string. Of course, the query that the widget runs is not exactly the same that you have seen 1 second ago, but it maintains the features of switching hashtag company, hashtag financial company, or hashtag site. Let's enter now in configuration mode and see which kind of configuration are possible. As all widgets, I have the possibility to paste the query, which is exactly the same that you have seen before. I'm still having the possibility to change the title in something that it fits better my informations. I still have instance ID, company, financial company, and site. And the widget is going to replace the hashtag with this number. I still have the possibility to put a description, but here at the end I have additional features. We have the possibility to put some specific label and sub-label just to see exactly what the widget is returning us. Let's think about the real KPI like ROI. Okay, I want to see that this is a ROI for the Q4 in the 2026. But since it's a return a string, sometimes it's quite difficult to fit the string in such a small space. To handle and to this dimension, we have created the font size. The font size is change the scale of the text. Okay, a font size like 1 is extremely small, and a font size like 10 is very big. This is done because sometimes we have a number with a lot of zero, and we have to fit them inside the widget. I want to give you now some example about the size, and I'm going to change the size of the widget. So now our size is 5. I want to put, for example, 1, and as you can see now, the dimension is changing and is becoming extremely small. On the opposite side, we have the possibility to put a big font size. We have done this to give to the customer, to our customer, a better user experience. On the top, I have the possibility to see what the widget does, because here I have the description of the widget, and I have some mail information like instance ID, company, financial company, and site. This is extremely useful, especially for managers that want to immediately figure out what the widget is returning.
In summary, KPI and banners transform data lake information into instant actionable insights for decision makers with full transparency and smart dynamic filtering.
In our fourth and final video, we will explore together our final tool in our framework, which is in-context widget. We will see how the side panel widgets will dynamically adapt to our records selected in InfoRLN sessions. Don't miss it.